Hello, welcome back to the Villa View. Aston Villa 2, Burnley 2. Let's hear what the fans have got to say.
Same old Villa, isn't it? You know, every single game this season we played and we should have won with how we played. And then, you know, we've gone ahead, just sat back, let them attack. Yeah, we just let them attack and attack and attack. And Dino said against Arsenal in the interview how he's not telling them to sit back, he's telling them stay up, keep attacking, and they're just sitting back. They don't care.
That goal's marginally offside. I mean, probably a knee. I need to watch it back, but it looked marginal at best. So that was really annoying.
Who was offside? Was it McGinn or was it the person across
Target? I thought his Target crossed it in. But actually, speaking of Target, I thought he had a fantastic game today. The crosses he's putting in, going forward, he's brilliant. Maybe a little bit shaky defensively to start with, but even that came good, really. And when he came off, I think we lost a lot of the attacking outlet. Because I liked Taylor, don't get me wrong. I don't like criticising players too much, but he didn't have a good game today. Every cross he put in just hit the first man. It was just so frustrating to watch.
The first half, we do everything right, the game plan, what Dean Smith has sent out. The second half, again, we give them way too much respect. We switch off at the crucial moments, especially after we scored the second goal out of us. Mitton completely switched off, and you cannot do that in the Premier League because you're just going to get punished week in, week out. You switch off. It's so fast for the pace of the game. You just switch off, you're going to get punished.
Becoming a bit of a regular theme now. We're coming away from games actually quite happy with the performance, but getting nothing from them. But it'll get to a point where it starts getting a bit repetitive and a bit monotonous, really. There's as good as we're playing, it's very, very naive at this level with the goals we're conceding.
The chances they scored reduced down to our mistakes, weren't they?
Yeah, two free headers.
Yeah. So, I mean, defensive-wise, I know we made mistakes at Arsenal last week, and you know today again it's cost us. Mistakes is the key word that we keep saying.
At the start of the season you say, oh, that's alright, it's a positive, at least we haven't been battered, but there's only so many games where you can say, oh, we've played well, we were unlucky, because you can't do that in the Premier League. And you know, I thought we played well today, but you can't just play well, otherwise you're gonna get punished. And Burnley are a good side, but I thought we were a lot better than them today.
Yeah, we just can't take our chances. You've got, what was it, 41,000 fans coming and expecting to see us take our chances. And like Wesley, he had chances to score, but we're just not taking our chances, and it's not really good enough.
Yeah, it's like the league doesn't like us. Burnley fans are happy with what they got, and it feels like a loss for us because we should have won it.
It's really frustrating. I think we're so close. I mean, how can you score and then 2 minutes later it was if that, yeah, exactly. We've just switched off again, you know. I mean, it's just like they kick off and it's like within 30 seconds it's a goal. It's like we're just giving it away too easy, and I think it's just bad luck I think we're getting at the moment, because it will stop because we've got too good a team not to go down this season. Like, we've got Douglas Luiz on the bench. I mean, we've got players like Trezeguet on the bench. It's just, we've got too good a team to go down this season.
I thought today, Target played well today in my opinion, but obviously it was upsetting when he came off from injury. But Neil Taylor, I don't hate him, it's just he can defend. When he played against Spurs, I saw the team and thought, oh, for God's sake, Taylor's in the side. He took Sissoko out of the game, and apparently against Bournemouth he played really well. And I saw him against Everton, couldn't attack, but defensive-wise, really good. But the last few games he's started to slack off.
Quite fitting. Rollo's last ever fan cams, and you're the last person doing a fan cam today. We're joined by Mark Bosnich. How did you see the game?
I thought first half it's the best we've been this season in terms of composure, and we looked good on the left going forwards, which I thought we've been lacking previously. But second half it was a different game altogether. We sat back again as usual when it comes to second halves, and we just capitulated, to be honest, when Target went off.
What can we only play for one half?
I don't know. I thought that, to be fair, if Target would have stayed on, we'd have won that game. I think it's as clean as that.
Very good.
Yeah, and he was unmarked for the first goal. Rodriguez totally unmarked because of Taylor. Second goal, again, they took it well, but that ball's managed to get in the penalty area somehow, and that's again on the left-hand side. When you look at Taylor again, and I don't mean to make anyone a scapegoat, but it's quite clear there's a gulf in class between Matty Target and Neil Taylor, and that's our problem. But equally, when you look at front, I think there's too much of an onus on Grealish, who first half sat really deep.
He relies too much on Kung on the inside. I don't think he's quite got the pace to be a winger on the left. I think they need to establish a position for him, because at the moment it's too inconsistent, like you said. Like, he's either too deep or he's too far forward. He's not involved enough in the game. He's not making an impact like he used to.
Yeah, I mean, VAR screwed us over again, but I'm just going to say it time and time again. We can't rely on VAR every week. We can't. We've got to push on and get more goals because we're going to get relegated otherwise. And I'm going to say this out loud. I hope we do stay up, but at the minute the way we're playing, I can't see it.
Second half, neither team really created very much, and that was just really hard to watch because, we could have done a lot more to break them down, but we just didn't have it in our locker, and it's just so frustrating. It's like West Ham, we couldn't break those little teams down. That 2 banks of 4, we just couldn't break it down, and it was really frustrating.
First half, took the game to them, attack after attack. John McGinn puts it in. VAR, man.
But you almost don't mind VAR if he's offside, he's offside. But then last week, it's a penalty, give a penalty. It works both ways.
I watched it back and he's like offside by
fingernails.
Yeah, just. So again, VAR's run us over. But yeah, like you say, you don't mind that because that's the rules. It's there. It's what they look for. But when that kind of what happened with the penalty and the other 2 incidents last week, that's frustrating. But all in all, first half, thought we were fantastic.
I mean, I knew we were going to get a win today. We couldn't afford to lose, and we didn't lose, but I think we really, really need to win our next game. Brighton, is it? Norwich away.
Very similar for West Ham, very similar against Bournemouth, and very similar with Everton, but we come away with a 3. Again, we controlled it in large parts. Nakamba was the man of the match for me. He played absolutely superb. He dictated the pace of the game, particularly the first half. People fed with him, and then as soon as we score and then Burnley push, we sit too deep. Very similar to what we used to see under Bruce when we take a lead and then go 2-1 up. Defence 6 back, Taylor pushes forward, straight over the top, crossing and happy days. But for 2-2, but we just need to have that bit of ruthlessness about us that we had in the Championship, where we go 1-2 and still push for 3, 4 or 5. That stopped, and we don't look like scoring anymore. That's the problem. So we've got to go for it now. We can't be sitting around the bottom 3 for the rest of the season. It's Premier League or bust now, given the start we've had. So we've got to go for it.
We need to assess the game, especially after we scored, because that is when the pressure is totally on. After you scored, it is crucial that you hold on to that lead, and we're just simply not doing that at the moment.
Tyrone Mings as well, too casual at times, I thought. He was solid at times, but a lot of the time he just wasn't quick enough with decision making. Far too casual. We just need to keep ahead in the game for 90 minutes, concentrate and see out the result.
I think we're doing well, so we just got to keep on playing well, attacking style, but we just need to cut out, I wouldn't say mistakes, but just cut out the laziness in marking and stuff like that. Yeah.
Can I just say something else? I just wanted to take a minute just to pay tribute to Daniel Rollinson and all the stuff he's worked with the Villa View and turned it into what it is. It started out as kind of nothing, and today here we are. It's got thousands and thousands of subscribers, and personally, for what it's done to me as well, it's given me a voice and an opportunity to raise awareness and a platform to be able to do that. So I just wanted to spend a minute to do that, if that's all right.
Nice words, mate. It's not up to me whether it makes the edit or not, but yeah.
I'll definitely be in that bit.
Finally, he probably knew he was going to come. Rollo's last ever fan cams. You got any nice Rollo memories that you want to talk about?
Probably just the first one. Like, I ended up in a group chat with him randomly, like January, when we were getting tanked every week, and he was like, "Do you want to do fan cams?" I was like, "Yeah, all right."
Active group if it's just the two of you.
Yeah. And we came up with the idea, and we did it against Leicester, freezing cold, and I think we drew 1-1 possibly that game, and then from there, good memory. And I was absolutely freezing. I was thinking, if it's going to be like this every week, we're not going to last 6 months, because it was tough. Because I was literally going out to people asking for their opinion, but we persevered with it. And it's been a good ride since, and I can't fault Dan. He put so much into it, so much work that nobody really realises goes into it, and it's going to be a big loss, I'll say that.
Thanks to Rollo as well, giving me a good platform to showcase any skill that I might have. Hasn't led anywhere yet, but maybe one day. But he deserves to go off and do a proper job, doesn't he, doing the thing that he loves. So we both wish him well, don't we?
Of course.
There we go. Don't know what else to do. No present, no card. No present or card. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.